Hi everybody, welcome to Dragon Hop. I forgot to push the record button on the microphone, so I was just talking to myself. Probably for the best. The developers, informed me about this on Twitter, and they were like, "Hey, if you like precision platformers," now it's like, no, but I do like dragons. He's a cute little dude. He's like, look at him. He's like all up in the screen. So one thing I will point out is I have no idea if controller support's actually something that's supposed to work. If you go to controls, there's nothing on here about that whatsoever. So I'm gonna, even though I was moving it with the controller, I'm going to stick with the keyboard and mouse because it seems like that's probably how it's meant to be played, at least at present. So it seems pretty basic and understandable. We do have some audio settings, which makes me very happy. But we'll begin. Oh, we can change our color. Well, let's see. I'm gonna, you know what? It's today's Kiss a Ginger Day, apparently. So we might as well make him kind of a ginger. Gingers have green eyes, right? Yeah. Little tiny horns. All right. There we go. There's our ginger dragon. Yeah, a new hatchling. Hello there. Can you walk, fly? Why don't you prove yourself and climb up here? I'm sure you'll find the way. Where? Find my way up where? What are you talking about? Where are you, dragon? My little dragon wings don't work well enough to fly. As a dude who played Spyro at least twice, I do like Spyro. He's a pretty cool dragon. And this reminds me a little bit of it just because there's not really a lot of platformers out there that have you play as a dragon, I think. The dragon's model is really nice. Looks very good. Well done. So you can already run. Have you tried jumping? Don't forget to pick up any treasure you find along the way. Well, thanks, dragon dude. I can climb as well. My wings are so tiny. I must very much be a baby dragon. I'm told this is kind of how, like, the Kardashians look when they're first born. But I don't really know. That's a joke. No offense to the Kardashians, I guess. Well, you're learning fast. Sometimes you will need to make huge jumps. My best trick is to run fast so you can jump further. Hold shift to sprint. Gotcha. I like that the dragons have made a type of kind of like a dragon training ground with a bunch of stuff that defies physics. Really kind of instills the fact that they're probably magical creatures. I feel like the music stops. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. How far back do I have to go? Oh god, do I have to go all the way back? Well, I guess I do have to go all the way back. I didn't see a spot that would be easy to kind of jump back up on. That was on me. I really messed that up. Oh, but you know what? We found a little green gem. It's potentially totally worth this little backtrack. Oh, I can breathe fire. I probably could have breathed fire the entire time, but I didn't realize it. That's a good point for me to just say that, like, yeah, I'm not, well, I'm not completely opposed to precision platformers. I feel as though there's a very fine line for how precisiony they can be and still be enjoyable. And as somebody who makes mistakes, I just hate to have to start completely over. Um, God, really? Like that. Like, I just jumped too far. That's like my fault. My little dragon legs are too strong. You don't have to tell this dragon not to skip leg day. He obviously does not. But yeah, but stuff like that, like, I mean, it's just like, how many times am I gonna have to do the same thing? Um, and it would be pretty bad if I was, like, really far away. Um, Thankfully, it's not that far, and it's just, I mean, the problem is I'm just jumping too far. I think I've got this figured out, and I won't do it again this time. Hopefully. Yeah. There we go. Well, you're learning fast. Sometimes you'll need to make huge jumps. Oh, you already told me this, dude, and I messed it up. Oh, God. You know what? What if we just keep going? Like, can I just skip all of this by running on the ground and just be like, whatever, old dragon man, I don't need your whatever lesson you're trying to teach me. I'll just get where I'm going on purpose. No, actually, no. It keeps. Oh God, it keeps going up. Oh, it's like one of those only up games. All right. Let's try this again. Okay, I have to go all the way back. That sucks. So I guess this is definitely going to be more of only up as opposed to Spyro, which is still by itself relatively good. And like I don't think that the reasons I have fallen to have to restart, like I don't think it's been like the fault of the game. I think it's been more of just a lack of my platforming skills. I've jumped too far or not far enough, or an extra jump when I should have not jumped. Like when you go to order a hamburger and then they tell you it's a Wendy's and they only make chili. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, mistakes happen. All right. Feeling a little better about things. And unlike that, when you land, I mean, there's like a little bit of movement still. Almost like you're stumbling. You can't quite slow down enough. I hope there's a checkpoint somewhere. I don't think there will be, but it would be nice. There might be some danger on the way, but I'm sure you can handle it. When in trouble, just breathe some fire. Alright, so we got 2 paths to go. Oh, actually, no. It's really just one connecting path. Wow. Alright. Maybe don't breathe fire on the explosion or the explosive bombs. That's probably a good idea to tell people. Ooh, another green crystal. I'm not going to go for it. I just feel like I'll never get out. And now I'm kind of determined to, to get a little further. I will say it's nice to play a game like this where you're on platforms as opposed to like sandwiches and hot dogs and stuff. I mean, it's nice to see something that feels a little bit more authentic. Open chest. We have found a blue diamond or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's useful. I just know it's ours. It's our precious. So I need to go up that way. I'd have fell. I've been very unhappy. There's definitely an urge to be somewhat careful. Are you serious? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going back up there. I'm done. Like, I mean, I'm just. That's like way too much. Like if I didn't have any other demos that I want to play, like, and this is the only thing that I had on my plate that I wanted to play. You know, whatever. I'll do one more. We'll try again. You know what? It's only been 11 minutes. Trying one more time to get up there. But yeah, I mean, like, as somebody who just doesn't, I just don't have the time to spend, you know, a crazy amount of time working on or playing a demo that I may or may not be progressing at. And people are only going to watch you fail so many times before they tune out. And, you know, it doesn't really do a lot of good to kind of show off the game if you can't make it very far in the level. So usually I just kind of recognize that, you know, I may not be so good at something and just kind of move on. And just say the stuff that I like and stuff and everything. Now, I don't want you to think that I don't like this. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's kind of chill and laid back and relatively relaxed. I do feel like there's a little slight delay before you actually jump. It feels, you know, very minor, but it's noticeable. When you want to jump and there's like this little teeny tiny latency. Makes it a little frustrating. But overall, like, the platforming has been relatively, um, it's been good. Like, it feels quite nice for the most part. Like, I've had very few frustrating moments. Which is nice. Alright, it didn't take too long to get back to where we were. And my dragon is super cool. Like, he's super cute. It's like a happy dragon. That was a close call. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like we're getting close, but it doesn't really look like we're getting close at all. It's definitely something I think that I would probably be going pretty slow for this, but I feel like it's far more entertaining to watch somebody try to do it quickly. I do wish there was some kind of checkpoint. I understand why there is not a checkpoint, but it doesn't make me wish there wasn't one any less. And this thing, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, if that would have, like, you know, blown me off, then I would have just, I would be done at this point. I do think the explosive enemies are far too strong with the what happens to you. I mean, you get launched, and you don't have a lot of air control, which is fine. It makes sense, except for I'm a dragon. And because you can't really do that, it makes it very easy for you to just kind of find yourself probably launched to oblivion, and then you die. Well, you don't die, but you know what I mean. I think the precision here might be a little too. Why did he jump so weak? Why I was doing the run and he didn't do it. All right, well that's going to be the end of our little dragon right here. Say goodbye to everybody. We're going to put you to the pasture. You can just run around real quick. I am legit going to stop because that's frustrating. Because I was totally running and I should have been able to make that jump, and I'm disappointed that I couldn't. So anyway, I think this is good. Like, this is a very decently kind of made. I'll say it like that sounds bad. It's a fun platformer. Like, it is definitely precision required. It's not forgiving at all, which is fine for what it is. The animation of the dragon is really nice. The dragon, I will say, it's not floaty with the controls a little bit, but I think it's just without like a shadow that's a little bit easier to see when you're up on the actual platforms. It makes it a little hard to actually determine where you're going to land and really get a good idea of what you're looking at with the dragon. I know his wings aren't really fully developed, but being able to glide would probably go like a long way. Yeah, but overall, yeah, I think it's nice. Like, I'm just running around to see like what else we can go and look at while I'm just finishing this up and wrapping things up like a Christmas present. Oh, there's water. Let's go drown the dragon. I'll teach him to fall off a barrel. Uh, yeah. So the link is in the description if you'd like to try it. Please do. Good luck to like getting further than those barrels, because or the chairs or whatever it was I fell off of. It's definitely a little bit on the rough side. It would be cool to see like this grass actually have a little bit of grass, but it doesn't need it. It can be simple. All the action happens way up yonder anyway. I feel as though is there something like further out? I can't tell if these mountains are legit mountains or if they're not. Oh wait, no. We found the edge of the world. That's the thing I like to do, is find like the edge of the world sometimes. All right, well, that is the adventure of a lifetime. Uh, it's fun. Play it. Get frustrated. You know, good for your heart.